mi gente? I'm back to talk to you about the gangsters from all over the place, man. Boricua gangsters. You know, maybe a couple of Dominican gangsters that I knew también, you know. But I'm going to start with when I was a kid, there was a gangster named Robles. And I think it was 1953, maybe 54, where Robles was shot down by the police on 112th Street. And let me tell you something, they they were after him, man, because parece que he kidnapped a mayor or something like that from someplace from PA, and he was working for los Italianos también, you know. To go to show you, man, que you know people don't recognize, but Boricuas they were down with con la mafia italiano también, you know. Not just Robles, they was before Robles, but Robles used to do the hit, you know, para la mafia. But anyways, I remember because I was on my way. My mom was going to take me to 112th Street to meet some friends of ours. And then as we got closer, there was like a roadblock. And they said we couldn't go through. You know, the police told us we could not go through. And our friends lived right there on 112th. And across the street was the tenements. Now it's projects, you know, but before that it was just tenement houses. And I went to visit a friend of mine named Lydia Perez. You know, we were very good. We were very close. You know, pero que, and my mom's went to visit her mother. I think her mother's name was Bibi. I think so. But anyways, that's what happened. The place was closed off, and if you look into the New York Daily News back in those days and look up the name Robles, you'll see he was a big gangster. You know, tenía, you know, he was a bad dude. You know, and this happened on 112th Street at Bayou. Right after that, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that Lolita Lebron and the 4 or 5 nationalists fueron para Washington, and they lit the place up, you know. And I remember as a little kid, the kids, los nenes, o todos nosotros, yo estaba ahí en parte, and they would go, we win the war of 1954. I didn't know what we were told, you know. When you're a kid, you don't know. You just go follow the thing. Pero como quiera, ella, I met her years later, though. Interesting, I met her years later. We spoke and talked and stuff like that. And ella escribió una poema, y yo escribí una poema, and it's so funny, they put our poem together in the newspaper called Amanecer. So that was my whole thing about, you know, gangsters. Después nos mudamos to la calle 27, 226 West 27th Street. And let me tell you something, that building estaba caliente, it was hot, right? A lot of Boricua families were coming from Puerto Rico, and they were moving them right into that building, because it was like a welfare hotel. Let's put it that way, you know. And they were moving a lot of people there, and they were even gangsters from Bayamon and Ponce and all that moved into that building, and you know, so I became friends con los chamaquitos que vino de Puerto Rico, because you know I grew up in PR. I grew up in Carolina and Ponce, you know. So you know, it was like family, you know, like a whole family reunion or whatever you want to call it. You know, I even seen some kids that I knew when I was a little kid. But anyways, the grown-ups no se querían para nada. When I said no se querían parar, no se querían parar. They were really, yo, the people today, I laugh at them because what they do instead of, the whole knuckle game and all that, they're going to pop people. They're going to shoot people. Be a man. That's the way I say it. Be a man. And if you don't know how to fight, don't get into arguments. You know? And basically, so I knew, let me see, if I can remember, I think Sasule, um, Calta, Caltabrava, these are people that had these, for me it was cool, man, cool names. And they would do some crazy shit. Willie, police was always after this brother, man, and they would shoot, pop, 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 they would shoot. Willie's brother was good friends with me. His name was Fernando. And I think it was Figueroa, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm just and Fernando had a sister in my class in school and all that. But basically, I got caught up in that whole little gangster thing. I had my little pandilla. Is, my name was like Little Wolf. I'm sorry, not Little Wolf. Little Fox. Little Fox, porque yo era listo I mean, not listo, but I was real, it was hard for you to catch me. As even cuando yo peleaba, it was hard for a person to hit me and this, that, and the other. I used to fight people and they used to tell me, quédate quieto, quédate quieto. And I said, what, you crazy? But, so, it was like, I was like always fascinated with dudes that, knew their stuff. Years later, my boy Sammy Santana, and at the other Chino, Baron, they call him Baron. He was the head. They were the head of the Unknowns. And I hung out with like Chaguito and them, his brother, Sammy's brother. We were all cool. We were, who else? George Diaz. He became a Golden Glove boxer champion and stuff like that. Who else? El hermano Herbert, his brother Herbert. Cahuita, his brother Cahuita. These are names, man, that, that's what they used to call la gente que vino de Puerto Rico. They had their little nicknames and whatnot. And again, uh, most of the kids, they started growing up. They started doing their little gangster thing. And on 27th Street, because I went to PS 33. And like when I lived in El Barrio, I went to PS 72. So now I'm in PS 33, and over there, había yo, it was gladiator school. And I got my right hand up because I knew how to take care of myself. You know what I'm saying? I knew how to. So I got a lot of respect. And so there me llamaban Johnny or Little Fox, And, I fought a lot of dudes from the projects over there on 27th Street and came out a winner. I don't know how, but that's how I got my respect. I could have went into boxing. I went into PAL. I did box in PAL, but I could have taken it further. But a couple of incidents happened where I couldn't continue. And even the doctor told me, nah, like that. But still, I fought. Outside the ring. But then I did a tumbe in New Jersey, Lodi, New Jersey, and me, Fernando, and Georgie, and this dude named Junie, we got arrested, and they took us to a place called Paramus State. So we were there, boom, 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 chilly, chilly like Willie, And again, You know, I met some dudes in there that had, they were serious young gangsters from New Jersey. The cool dudes were like the Fisher brothers. They were black dudes. They were real cool, man. Real cool with us and shit, you know. And they respected this white kid named John. Me and him used to fight every day until we stopped, you know. But other than that, I'm going into to continuation. So you guys hold on, because I got a lot to say about the hoods of New York City, Manhattan, Bronx, Brooklyn, and so on. Peace out.